10 years ago, the UK voted to leave the European Union by a narrow margin. Today, the streets of London tell a very different story. The original Leave majority has steadily eroded. Over 6 million Britons leaning toward the Leave coalition have passed away since the referendum. As that older demographic recedes, a new generation enters. Polling reveals 62% of Gen Z Britons want to vote to rejoin. Nowhere is this demographic reversal more concentrated than in the capital. Recent data shows that 2/3 of Londoners now want to reverse the 2016 decision entirely. The passing of millions of voters has fundamentally altered the math of the 2016 referendum. This demographic shift is creating a direct collision between the aging national mandate and the capital city's current desires. London Mayor Sadiq Khan is now pressuring the Prime Minister to move beyond a second referendum and propose rejoining the EU as a central party manifesto. His argument is built on a study by Frontier Economics, which uses a metric called Gross Value Added, or GVA. This measures the total value of all goods and services produced in London's economy. The bar chart shows the stark difference in potential growth. Rejoining the EU would provide a 0.52% boost to GVA, an injection of £2.9 billion into London's economy every single year. This urgency is driven by a volatile global market. While the UK faces unpredictable duties on individual goods, the EU maintains a 10% all-inclusive deal on tariffs, providing a protective barrier against external trade shocks, like the ones proposed by the US. For City Hall, the European relationship has become a quantifiable safeguard. London's leadership is now prioritizing these fiscal gains over the ideological debates that defined the last decade. Recent YouGov data proves this isn't just a London sentiment. The survey shows 56% of adults nationwide believe leaving was the wrong decision. For re-entering the bloc, support is even higher. 61% strictly favor the UK rejoining the European Union. The anti-rejoin stance is becoming increasingly isolated, with fewer than 3 in 10 people wanting to maintain the current relationship as it stands. Sadiq Khan is weaponizing this date-of-act reality, using national polling to pressure a hesitant Westminster into closer alignment with Europe. But inside 10 Downing Street, Prime Minister Keir Starmer is meeting the capital's demands with absolute resistance. The Prime Minister has established clear red lines. There will be no return to the customs union, the single market, or the freedom of movement. Starmer's caution is rooted in the polling's fine print. While 59% want closer ties, support drops significantly if the UK loses its historic opt-outs. A full return loses support if forced to adopt the euro currency or the Schengen passport-free travel zone. This creates a fundamental deadlock. London's economic future relies on re-entering Europe, but Westminster's political survival depends on keeping those doors closed. The demographic and economic tides of the UK are moving in the opposite direction of national policy. A historic political collision is now inevitable. You can read the full breakdown of the London polling data and the Frontier Economics study at londoner.news. As the numbers shift every day, following local journalism is the only way to track the real-time updates of this political